All right, so I'm like really happy right now. I'm a professional wrestler, and over the weekend I actually won a championship.
Woo!
I won a championship for having, really flamboyant, gay spandex and fighting in them, and I'm really happy about that. No, I'm actually even happier when I got to the show on Friday. It was at a roadhouse in Yucaipa, and driving up, and there were Hell's Angels there. And I walked in, and I'm wearing the hat just like I am right now, and the guy, one of the Hell's Angels, when I walked in, stood up and looked at me and goes, boy, you're wearing your hat backwards. I said, yes, I am. That's a sign that homosexuals here in the bar. And I grabbed him and I said, and everyone, all of his biker gang stood up right behind him. And I looked at him dead in the eye and I said, sir, it's really nice leather. I'm gonna go wrestle, okay? Actually, I am an openly gay professional wrestler, and I'm really proud and humbled to be a champion here in Southern California, doing it.
Woo!
I was really happy, and I wanted to do this for Audie tonight, Audra, because I told her I would do one. So the rest of my set will be titled "It Gets Better." So. I came out a long time ago, like 5 years ago, and unfortunately, my mom and my dad took it way too hard. Well, my dad didn't. My dad was really cool. I called my dad. He was in Oakland at the time at a baseball game, and I told him, hey, I'm gay. 10 minutes later, he calls me back. He's like, I fucking love you. I don't care. Yeah, date whoever you want. I love you. You're my only son. My mom went through stages. My mom was a lot tougher. The first stage was, denial. And she really wanted to try and turn me straight. And she got really drunk. And she's super Christian, and she got really wasted one night. And she comes out of the house, and meanwhile I'm with my friends next door outside, and my mom just comes bulging out of the house. Hey, you get in the car. Get the fucking car. We're going to Mexico. You're gonna have sex with prostitutes until you're straight. I kid you not, this is a true story. So I went to Mexico. Unfortunately, I didn't have sex with strippers or prostitutes, but I got to see the donkey show, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot. It's like, don't awe. The donkey was doing her. It was all for her. She took all of it like a champ. But that was the first stage, and it was a lot of fun. We got really drunk in Mexico, and there was a second stage where she took me to counseling, and it was like really like the counselor was a Christian counselor, so I didn't really have to, he wasn't on my side, clearly. I went in there and I'm sitting there and he's asking me all these great questions like, so do you have what do you call it? I'm like, boyfriends? And he was like shocked. Like it was the first time he had ever, he's like, oh, you call them boyfriends? Oh, very cool. Well, they're boyfriends. What do you think we would call them? And he was like, well, in the Bible it says this, and I was like, yes, I've read the Bible, yes, I grew up Christian. And then he just started running out of things, and he's like, well, would you do? Would you be with a girl? And that went into the third phase, and my mom's third phase, where she said, have you ever been with a girl? And it took me back because I can't say I haven't, but I have.
Ew.
No, wait, it gets better. It gets good. You're gonna like this part. I swear you are. A few years ago, went out with clubbing with my group of lesbians here. My group of lesbians, and we all got pretty wasted. And one thing you all don't really know about Audra is that when she gets wasted, she gets really friendly. And Audra's my best friend, and she is my best friend, and I am her best friend. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like a lazy drunk. I sit there, I'm like, I'm cool. And everyone's clubbing, dancing. Audie's the rowdy one. She walks right up to me, sits on my lap, and she goes, RJ, I love you so much. Audie, you gotta get off. She started making out with me. And then I thought about it, I was like, this might make my mom happy. And so I was like, Me and Audra growing old together, sitting on the porch, playing, I don't know, word puzzles.
Watching Archer.
Watching Archer. I couldn't see it happening, but I thought about it. So don't worry, Audie. I'm not gonna tell them about the double dildos later that night. But the counselor had asked me if I'd ever been with a girl, and I said, yeah, no, not really. It wasn't really my thing. I didn't really want to make out with my best friend either, even though she really was adamant about making out with me. But he looked at me dead in the eyes, and he's like, well, I'm running out of advice, and I wanna give you the best advice I can give you. And he looked at me dead in the eyes, and I looked at him. He had really nice eyes too, and I was like, say it slowly. Say it really slow. So he did. He was like, have you ever been to Mexico? You guys, thank you.